3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Common Sense and Random Shit Show.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, everyone. Shitty ass day. Fernando Rivera Jr. here, your friendly neighborhood conservative ex-con with the common sense and random shit show. I'm going through hell today. That's why I'm on a little late. For some reason, I got my computer back the other day. For some reason, the camera's not working. So, and then the site wasn't working, and then Rumble Studio wasn't working. Rumble, I don't know what's going on. I can't. None was working. None was working. I'm hoping this is working. Hold on a second. I got to check. Make sure I'm working. I think it is. It sounds like shit, though, so I apologize. I don't know what it's going to sound like until after. I can't co-witness. I'm kind of co-witnessing on a third phone that I found laying around. Sounds like shit. It's just that kind of day. Just saying. I got my computer, then I got my phone as a camera because the camera on the computer is not working. It's kind of pissing me off. Anyway, no Kings. I don't know if everybody already knows this, but Independence Day, July 4th, that's no King's Day. But they'll never get it. What it is, what a day. I'm sorry, I'm pissed off. Nothing's working. I'm hoping this video comes out okay, this stream. And then I hit earlier when I was putting the phone's camera up. I put start streaming, and then I'm not sure if you heard me swear if you were even watching, but it was like, I lost my shit. Push end the stream. I had to delete the last stream. I think it's still up on Facebook. Streaming on Tress, Facebook, Rumble. If you don't have Rumble downloaded, great app to have. Only run by conservatives. And YouTube, screw too. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Anyway, welcome to the Common Sense around the show. I already said that. Yep. Man, what a morning. Let me know if anyone's watching, if this is working, how it's working, if there's any lagging or whatever, because it's kind of driving me nuts. But no King's Day. Kayleigh McEnany, either last press secretary, and Mark Wayne Mullen, great senator, I believe. They pointed out the other day that this is sponsored by the Communist Party of the United States or America. And I guess people don't know what's going on for them to actually still go out there. But there's a lot to say about what happened this weekend. It's kind of funny. A lot of funny stuff. Just got to say. But anyway, check this out.
The government shutdown now dragging into day 18 with no end in sight. Senate Democrats repeatedly rejecting a new funding bill. So what do Republicans plan to do? Well, look who's here in studio. Oklahoma Senator Mark Wayne Mullen joins me now. Senator Mullen, I want to get to the shutdown, but first I want to talk about this so-called No Kings protest. Your team exposed this, and you found a poster. Apparently, they're touting the communist?
Yeah, well, it's actually sponsored. If you look at their sponsorship of the No Kings rally, it says CPUSA, which is the Communist Party of the United States of America. And it actually has the same symbol that the old Soviet Union used to have on it. When my team first saw it, they looked at it and they said, is this for real? We researched it, and sure enough, you can see it right there in the bottom left-hand corner where it says CPUSA. You're going, okay, there's a reason why Republicans are calling this an anti-American rally. It is exactly what it is. When you have the Communist Party that's sponsoring it, you're saying that's pro-America? Come on, give me a break. And you're protesting on the streets that President Trump made safe. You're protesting on the streets that President Trump has made it possible for you to actually walk outside. I mean, you're protesting President Trump, who's secured the border, who's lowered inflation, who's brought down gas prices, who's had morale in the military at the highest it's been. You go through the optimistic outlook for the American people, and they're saying that this is the first time they feel hopeful about it. He's ended 8 wars. He's brought home the hostages in Israel, and yet you still see signs out there that says Free Palestine. I mean, are you kidding? You can't make this stuff up. What are you exactly protesting other than your hatred towards President Trump? And it's absolutely absurd. And you have the Communist Party that's sponsoring you?
Yeah, the Communist Party USA, you see that there in that poster. And yet, your colleague in the Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, said this. I want to play his remarks about this protest.
We're a democracy in America. We have no kings, despite the fact that Trump has even said he wants to become one. Millions of Americans, millions will come together to say just that we don't want kings in America. I will join the marchers to celebrate what makes this country so great.
So he's joining the marchers sponsored by the Communist Party?
Right.
I'm just saying, it's out there. I don't understand it, but it's not as successful as they claim it to be, I guess. There's a lot of stuff going on, but Sky News, halfway across the globe, yeah, they actually had a really good take on this whole thing. Sorry, I got my other phone. Forgot my headphones to see if it's working, because I'm not sure if it's working. So if anybody's watching me, please let me know. Am I working? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is there any lag? Please let me know. Anyway, as I was saying, let me find the video. So all by myself live. As always, where is it? Here it is. Check out their take. Halfway across the globe.
We've got these things taking place in America at the moment called the No Kings marches, the No Kings movement. This makes no sense whatsoever, but the idea is that the left have come up with this, really far-out idea that, Donald Trump is authoritarian, therefore he wants to be a king, therefore our democracy is dead. It's just so dumb. But the weird thing, Rita, is there seem to be mainly old white people. Even the American media are going, hang on, it's just all old white people who are at these marches.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of footage coming through, and some of the footage, yes, it's exactly as you would expect to see. There's thousands of these marches across the country. They're basically, we should call them what they are. They're anti-democracy marches. They're railing against democracy. There was an election. Donald Trump won in a landslide. Not only did he win the Electoral College in a landslide, he won every swing state. He won the electoral vote, the popular vote, I should say, the first time in 20 years the Republicans won the popular vote. So to suggest that he doesn't have a mandate to implement the policies that he was elected on, because that's precisely what he's doing. He's doing precisely what he said he would do. There's no surprises here. He didn't say, I'm going to do A and B, and got into power and did C and D. So these marches are just a massive tantrum. That's what they are. It is a tantrum. It is kind of comical, and I love how Donald Trump's leaning into it. He's posting pictures of himself with a crown, and his office is.
Oh yeah.
It is a massive joke.
It is a massive joke. It is also massively cringe. Do we have the footage of the dancers? Can we play the dancers?
Oh God.
Have a look at this.
Here we go.
That's not dancing.
We can do it.
Guys.
We can do it. What is that? That is the worst thing I've ever seen.
That's fake news to call that dancing.
Yeah, well, it is. It as somebody said, it looks like they all stepped in a dog mess. But like seriously, that's what we're dealing with here. As a future old white person myself, I find it very
offensive that
this could be what people think that people's future holds.
Well, the point obviously is that this is presented as Trump's the great. This
is so massively
astroturfed. And yet you won't. And the idea that the diverse, multiracial groups in America all hate Trump is not borne out by these sorts of.
Well, exactly. I mean, here's the thing. I was looking at footage before from Atlanta, which has a huge black population, and the crowd was basically all white. These things are completely astroturfed. They're mostly attended by retirees who have the time on their hands to do this sort of thing anyway. It's all organized. I don't know where the money is coming from, but I think it would be pretty interesting. The other interesting thing is that, they're all saying, oh, well, we're all Antifa now because we're anti the fascism of the Trump administration. And it's like, in a fascist, two things. Number one, in a fascist regime, you wouldn't be allowed to have a No Kings movement. I'm sorry. Like, countries that have dictators don't have these sorts of protests on the street. That's the first thing. And the other thing here is, as you say, it is completely against what the democratic will of the people as expressed in November was, but it is also, there's a strong communist element to this. Because when they talk about anti-fascism, they claim that they mean it in the sense of, the Allies storming the beach of Normandy. No, they really mean anti-fascist in the sense of Stalin storming through Eastern Europe.
Good morning, Michelle. Hey, let me know. Let me know if there's any lag or if you can hear my voice, because even though I'm co-witnessing on my third phone, I still can't tell if I'm working properly. But yeah, no Kings. There's more. Trust me. Today, there's a lot. I have a lot. From Babylon B on X. I'm sure most of you have seen some of the stuff, but I thought I'd share it today because it's funny as shit. Because these people are idiots. They're idiots. I mean, let's be real. No Kings. Right, but yet you're out there using your rights to free speech. Yeah, and Trump has to go through hell. Judges, all these crazy ass left-wing judges stopping everything at every turn that he's trying to do. Yeah, but yeah, King. Yeah. Let's be real. I'll be fine with him as my king. I'm just saying. Not all kings are bad. You should look into history. I'm just saying. But anyway. Sky News has more. This is after. Probably I did yesterday, last night, this morning. Not sure when it was, but yeah. Check it out.
What's your response to the protests over the weekend, the No Kings protests?
I think it's a joke. I looked at the people. They're not representative of this country. And I looked at all the brand new signs paid for, I guess it was paid for by Soros and other radical left lunatics. It looks like it was. We're checking it out. The demonstrations were very small, very ineffective, and the people were whacked out. When you look at those people, those are not representative of the people of our country.
Speaking of protests, there were not just protests in Australia this weekend. Millions, apparently, marched across America yesterday as part of a No Kings rally to oppose Donald Trump. Now, I'll let them explain in their own words their objection to Donald Trump.
Trump's a
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. We don't like him. That's the word around here.
Any particular reason why you don't like him?
No clue at all. I'm just going with everybody else saying.
No, not really sure. Don't know. Just rocked up for the day. Or perhaps former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
Yes.
Maybe, can she help us out here?
We're going to tear up the crown.
I'm still not sure I understand why they hate Trump so much. Maybe these people can explain.
No, I'm still a bit puzzled. I'm puzzled, James. Maybe one last time. This guy, can he help us out?
Hey, Donald J., how many kids did you start today? Hey, Donald J., how many kids did you start today? Hey, okay, that's it.
Can you use these? It's not really working for him, but who cares? Trump derangement syndrome. You don't have to have a reason. You just generally have to despise him and march with the crowd, which is very much what's happening. But this is what the Democrats do, right? They just stir up anger, create chaos, and then act like the country is falling apart when they are the instigators, they are the perpetrators. And Trump is mocking these No Kings rallies on social media. He's posting photographs of himself wearing a crown.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you? Wouldn't you do that?
Well,
of course you would.
Trump's
you would
trolling
take this
is part of
You would take this as a compliment. Yeah, absolutely. You would take this as a compliment. But it just goes to show how sad these people are. That what they forget, James, is the majority of Americans actually voted for change. Mm-hmm. So by going out, they can protest all they want. That is their democratic right. You know what they're going to achieve? Buckley's and none. Absolutely nothing.
They'll achieve worse than nothing.
They're going to do nothing.
Democrats will go backwards because of this rubbish, because most thinking people can see through it.
But, you know, they're so angry. They're particularly angry at ICE, right? Which is, you know, they're trying to get illegal immigrants out of the country. Donald Trump was elected on a mandate to secure the borders and to provide security to the country. And guess what? That's exactly what he's going to do. So if you don't like it, leave the country. Do a Rosie O'Donnell or a what's her name, the former Ellen DeGeneres. Just leave. Yeah. Leave. No one's going to be sad when you go.
I think you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, I apologize if there's any lag. I keep looking down because I'm so used to when I use my computer looking at the computer. Now I gotta look up at the phone so you can at least see me looking at you. These people are idiots. They're fucking idiots. No kings. Anyway, let's talk about some funny stuff now. Same shit. No kings. Yeah, puppet. What is it? Puppet. You know what? Check this out. This is hilarious. Because everyone is making fun of him. If you hear me in the background, it's because of my co-witness over there. Puppetgate, that's where it is. Check this out. This is hilarious. No kings!
What do we want?
We don't know.
When do we want it?
Also unclear.
Why do we want it?
Because it was forwarded to us in an email, so it must be true. Yeah!
I didn't watch the whole thing. That was pretty good. I know they got some good stuff. You like that little pic there? Yeah. You know, Halloween's around the corner. Trump should wear a crown. It's whatever they call that thing, surround, that covers them. One of those things to bang people over the head with. Sorry, that's the way I think. That's some funny shit. Come on, let's be real. All right, let me see. There is something I wanted to share with you guys. Babylon Bee. You gotta admit, this is pretty funny. Hold on a second. Let me find it. I gotta read this. This is hilarious. You're gonna love this. Babylon Bee, your source for real fake news. success after a weekend of no kings protests. America will now still will not, have any kings. No kings, freedom. U.S., the countrywide no kings protests are being hailed as an unmitigated success. As after 2 days of rallies, America still does not have any kings. Organizers praised the rallies as a historic accomplishment after not one single person established a dynastic monarchy in America over the weekend. We did it, cried rally organizer Jenny Richardson. No one seized the throne and became king over the weekend. All of our marching and chanting has paid off. It just shows the power of the people that we made it to the end of the weekend and didn't become a monarchy. America reportedly began the weekend as a democratic republic, and due to a lot of people walking around with posters, will end the weekend as a democratic republic. No, the government did not collapse over the weekend and get replaced by a self-proclaimed king, said American historian Marshall Timpton. After a weekend of no king's protests, there are still no monarchs. It's a massive success. At publishing time, leftists had also declared their no rule by alien overlords protest to be a roaring success. I'm sorry, you just had to read that shit. It's hilarious. And that's not the only thing. Hold on a second. There are so much stuff out. There's so much stuff out there. It's not even funny. Let me change this. All right, swap. Not that, you idiot. All right. Here we go. MAGA gal waves Trump flag at No Kings protest.
Don't be mad. Mad her president won. Don't be mad her president won. Get off the plantation. White people come off the plantation. Get off the plantation. You be that white man. You be that white man. You be that bitch. Good boy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
I'm just saying. All right, No Kings. Whoever did this is brilliant.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up.
Look at him, fucking screaming about kings while holding iced lattes.
Nothing says rebellion like gluten-free rage, bro.
Long live the imaginary king of Wokotopia.
Hell yeah, maybe they'll finally overthrow their own fucking stupidity.
Every year it's the same bullshit. Down with the king.
Down with history class, more like.
By the power of fake oppression, I crown you king of dumb fucks.
I humbly accept the stupidity of the people.
They think this protest will end the monarchy.
What monarchy, dumbass? The fucking Burger King franchise?
Same shit every fucking year. Noise, selfies, zero impact.
America ditched kings in 1776. Get the fuck over it!
We're literally dressed as fucking kings right now and still make more sense than them.
Yeah, at least our crowns aren't made of denial.
I didn't watch that whole thing. That was awesome. Come on, let's be real. There's some funny shit out there. That was pretty good. Excuse the swearing, because, I don't fucking swear, so I'm just saying. Anyway, definitely don't share this and tag the Democrats. It will drive them crazy. I gotta see this. Hold on, come on, go back. You gotta love all this shit. It's hilarious. Not a king. Oh, gotta go back. I messed up. Just the real president. How do I get out of here? Amateur hour. Just saying. Hey y'all, I went to a No Kings rally today wearing my MAGA hat in Athens, and guess what they said to me? Absolutely nothing. They didn't know what to do when the Savage pulled up. It was awesome. Of course.
No Kings. Not my Athens. We didn't have this back in the day. Look at the faggots on campus. Is this serious right now? Yes, they are. Hey, this is not my Athens. No Kings.
I'm gonna be real. I mean, I saw it was Alex Stein was out there and they snatched his hat and they tried to beat him up. And, yeah, I'll give it to you. You're brave, bro. I'm just saying. Brave dude, man. And a few others out there, you know what I'm saying? But what I noticed is, I'm not saying Alex Stein is a pussy because he's actually had balls to go out there. But they pick on the people who they think they could pick on. But anyway, just saying, I wish I was out there. But I can't. You already know. Awesome. Great job, bro. The left wing is so radicalized that this is their reaction to simply reading the words TPUSA on a press badge. This guy started telling me what a racist bigot Charlie was and called me a token before police stepped in due to how aggressive he was.
So this guy is so hateful and angry, he can't even tell me any of the racist things that Charlie is saying. So
I've already told you.
Okay, well then walk away from me. All you have to do is walk away. So this gentleman found out that I worked at Turning Point USA and decided to come up to me and say that Charlie was a racist and a fascist.
This is entirely
I was having
bullshit.
a good conversation. So you found out that I work for Turning Point and you said you can't stand here and talk with me because why?
Because Charlie Kirk was a racist, bigot, scum.
Do you think he deserved to get shot in the neck?
No, I don't think he deserved to die.
But do you see how that type of rhetoric has led to people in the United States getting killed?
His rhetoric has ruined thousands of lives.
Can I ask what rhetoric is at the forefront for you that was the most hateful?
I hate his racism. He was an anti-Semite. He accused Jews of funding replacement theory in America. This is insane.
So regarding the racism, I myself am a Hispanic Asian woman.
Okay.
He hired me on to, represent his organization.
God bless. Everybody needs a token.
Okay, so I'm a token. Well, Charlie was just brutally murdered in front of the United States, and I think it's a big problem that we can't even have a conversation.
That's irrelevant. He had
position. That he was brutally murdered.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to do with his politics.
Or our discussion.
It had everything to do with his politics because people said that he was a fascist. Like, there's a sign behind you saying the fascist Trump regime. Who's out here calling people fascists in the street? Is it the right wing? Or is it the left wing that's out here labeling everybody that
who's acting like a fascist?
The left wing, quite frankly.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't think we have anything more to discuss.
Okay, well...
I can't convince you. You're not going to convince me. The only thing else I have to say...
Why can't we have a conversation? I was having a great conversation with him, and then you decided that Charlie was a racist, and you wanted to...
He's a racist by his own words. His own words. His own words were...
What is the most racist thing that he said? Please, give me the quote. If you were this angry, you should be able to give me the quote. Because I can give you 10 quotes right now from left-wingers who stated that right-wingers deserve to die, and we should fear getting shot every single time we go out after Charlie was
I'm not
killed.
responsible for every
well,
person
for you
out there, but
personally,
you're a member.
You
are a member.
What did Charlie say that was so racist that made you this upset? Please tell me, because you're out here telling people that he's a problem. Not you, him. He doesn't even know, and this is the exact problem. You were so hateful.
If you would
and
be
angry
quiet for...
regarding you specifically, you are now coming up to me. You've been extremely aggressive. And like I said, I'm standing here and I was having a conversation with this gentleman right here.
Go ahead.
And now you're getting so angry. Okay, so y'all, I'm at the No Kings protest here, and I was standing here. I'm wearing my press badge, and these older gentlemen came up to me and stated, what's Turning Point USA? Basically asking me about Charlie. This guy right here ends up going, I can't speak to you because Charlie was a racist and a fascist. I then immediately start asking him, like, hey, do you think that means he deserved to be shot? And what exactly did he say that was so racist that made you this angry? He then went on to say that Charlie is an anti-Semite. And now I had a bunch of older people surrounding me and stating that, yeah, I'm a liar now.
Of course. They don't like the truth. It is what it is. Me driving past a No Kings rally. Awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Breaking, Nancy Pelosi posted a video of her snapping a crown in half to protest Donald Trump. Democrats are beyond pathetic at this point. Yeah, these are the people that kneeled for George Floyd. This is a completely unedited footage of the No Kings protest in a mountain town just outside of Asheville, North Carolina. What do you notice about the protesters in this video? Do you see it? Yeah, they all look like they come out of their activity. They're really confident. Yes, please, all right, I've seen dozens of videos. What I'm convinced there's not a single person under 50 at these No Kings protests. Here you go.
They can do something about these young boys.
President Trump should pull off the ultimate troll today, give the No Kings people something to cry about. But that would be awesome. President, come on. That's the perfect thing to do. Of course, these idiots. We're built different. Have a good night, everyone. Oh, that's just a picture. I thought it was a video. Yes, we are. Ah, what happened? Did I go too far back? I did. There was actually a video I wanted to show you guys. Hold on a second. Wow, I went too far back. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can find this. It's hilarious. Hey, live. Oh, come on, give me a break. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Ah, look at this. Look at this shit. Live footage from the No Kings protest today. Oh, God, that was awesome. What's this? In America, you don't have a king, but we do have dadgum good. What? Oh, okay. Guess I missed that. Hold on. There is one here that I wanted to see. This was awesome. James Woods. Awesome. I know there's more to it. Oh, this is the one. Come on. That's got to be the best ever. That's got to be the best. Anyway, I got to get out of here. Get out of here, Fernando. You're live, so stop with the BS. All right. Here we go. Back to the show. Come on, you guys like this? It's pretty cool, though. Trump giving the middle finger. That's real. Anyway, I got one more video before I say adieu. It is a creative warp. This is how I'm gonna go out. You're gonna like this. So it's quick short songs that they put together. I like posting their stuff. They're hilarious. Let me see. Is that it for today? I believe so. Puppy Gate. Yeah, I posted everything. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share. Michelle's oh my. Thanks for watching, guys. The 2 or 3 that are watching me. I know I'm not a viral guy. Nobody really cares, but it's whatever. These people are idiots. No kings, huh? Sure. Love you guys. Stay true to the red, white, and blue. Trump is our president still, no matter what you think or may not like. Shit is getting fixed because of the running bag of oatmeal and his piece of shit BP. All of them. Anyway, I apologize for today, the lag or whatever it may be, because it was a crazy day. For some reason, I got to figure out on my computer the camera's not working. I'm not sure if it's the website or the computer. I'll figure it out because this thing, by using this on the phone, it's not the same thing. It's kind of hard to navigate. But as I said, please like, share, subscribe, follow, whatever you might do. And I hope this worked out. Let me know. Comment, please. Let me know. Creative Warp going out. See you guys mañana. Michelle, you have a good day. Thanks for always being there. One of the true fans. I'm probably one of the only ones. Love myself. Love you. Have a great day. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Adieu. Yeah. Adieu. Ladies. Yeah.
No King's Day, that's what they say. But these swamp clowns never go away. Chuck the Schmuck cooks burgers raw. 45 years, still a fraud. Nancy the Nipper, vodka in her veins. 42 years rigging the stock exchange. Tips from Congress, profit so slick. If drunk trading's illegal, lock her up quick. Pocahontas Warren, DNA live. 15 years chasing woke pie in the sky. Uncle Bernie yelling free for all day. 34 years, still no pay. Mad Maxine's wig hanging by a thread. 47 years, retire already, go to bed. No kings, they shout. What a disguise. This drunk old lifer sell America lies. 5 years of Trump and they still scream, hey! 'Cause he did more in one term than they did in 8. Hey!